Hopefully everybody can hear me. The wind's blowing like crazy today. It's time to move the last batch of chicks out of the brooder, out into the chicken tractor, get them out on some grass. Actually, it's really past time, but with all the cold weather that we've had, I hadn't wanted to move them out there, but they're pretty much fully feathered out now. A little too small a size to move into the paddocks with the other chickens, but time to get them out on some grass. Went ahead and moved it today. We have had it back over here in the old corrals moving up and down, but since we've already moved it through several of those with the other batches of chicks, and I didn't want to get it too close to the kids' new playground they got for Christmas over there, so I'm going to move it over here on this side of the barn. It's closer to the plug for their heat lamp and all that, and closer to the other chickens for coming to check on them and everything. So we're going to get them out and get them moved over here. Everybody out here now. We got to go get the tarp over the end to give them a little protection from the wind and any rain or weather that comes in, and get their food and water and their heat lamp, give them a little supplemental heat. Still, they got feathers, but I like to keep a little bit of heat on them, just a small size, just in case any weather comes up. So we're going to get that done. Man, this wind, it's going to be tough getting this tarp on. tarp on. One of these days I'm gonna get some metal added to one end of this so I don't have to use the tarp, and there's a couple of boards and old crates that I have to hold it down, but it works. Just gotta get their food and water and heat lamp and they'll be all set. Another batch out of the brooder on the grass. I just realized I messed up. Don't know if y'all can see it, but their little perch that's in there, I put on the wrong end uncovered, and that's also where I hook their heat lamp. So now I've got to swap ends with it and redo the tarp. Dang it. Got it all set up. Y'all didn't get to see me fighting the tarp as my phone blew over and then it died. So I had to go charge it a little bit, but while it was charging, I got the tarp on there, got the heat lamp, you can see the cord there, got the heat lamp pulled over and in there. So everybody's good. They're out on grass. This is the last batch of chicks that we have right now. Probably be a while before we get any more. I may put some eggs in the incubator here in another month or two, but for right now, probably just have these. That'll give us, well, I've lost the exact count because I just processed some more roosters yesterday, but that'll be 40 some odd chicks. And hold on, I think there's a coyote in my back pasture. I don't know if y'all can see him. Let me go around this way. Yeah. Get out of here! Get! That's a good reason to have tall fences. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there was a coyote out here in the back pasture. I just happened to glance up and see him as I was talking about the chicks there. So he either heard the goats hollering or smelled the chickens or something. He was coming to check it out. So hopefully scared him off, right, goats? Huh? If y'all didn't holler so loud, maybe he wouldn't have been coming to check y'all out. Y'all make a good dinner. All right, well, we'll go back and check on the chicks now that we ran him off. That was a little bit of excitement for the afternoon. All right, so we're back with the chicks after coyote sighting. Like I was saying, that'll give us 40 some odd chickens. And once they all start laying, we'll be covered up in eggs, though. I did start putting up eggs for sale this last week, and I've pretty much been selling everything that's come in. I think I got 1 dozen in there now, so that's been good. Help pay for a little feed. And again, these are Ameracaunas and a couple of olive eggers. So we should be getting some different colored eggs here in about 4 or 5 months. So again, we can start got these out on grass, no more in the brooder. Still have to come and check on them, feed and water. I need to move their food down here closer to this end of the barn so it's closer to them. And another couple of months when they get some size on them, maybe a month to 6 weeks, we'll get them added to the paddocks with the other chickens. I still got at least 1 more rooster I need to process. I planned on doing 3 yesterday, but it started to rain right as I was finishing up the second one. I didn't want to get caught in the rainstorm trying to finish, so he got a reprieve, and hopefully they'll all get along. The younger ones were starting to beat up on one of our older ones that we want to keep, so I had to get rid of 2 of them, and the third one was still going to have to go sometime, but he might last another week or 2 since we got those processed and got them cooked up in the Instapot. All right, got them moved, and we'll talk to y'all later.